Yo, Kerwin.
Yo, Ian, what's going on?
What's poppin' with you?
How'd you find out where I live, man? What's
Yo,
up?
Og knows all. Come on, bro. Flacco looking for you.
Flacco looking for me.
Yeah.
All right, man. All right, let me get dressed. Real quick. Hey, I'm Kerwin Frost. And today on Kerwin Frost Talks, we have two of the most interesting men in the world. A$AP Rocky and Ian Connor. Aight! So how y'all doing today?
Chilling. How about you?
Yo, I gotta wake up, for real. Y'all sleeping right now, all right? Damn. Whew.
I'm up.
Ooh, child. Damn. What you have for breakfast this morning?
I skipped out on breakfast.
You skipped out on breakfast. You, Ian? That's it? That's true. That's true. Rocky, you want to tell me a little bit about growing up in Harlem?
Yeah, man. It changes. Harlem, what it was for me, wasn't what it was for you necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
What it is for who's to come next, or next in line. I think it always changes. I think gentrification had a lot to do with that, right?
With it right now, yeah, 100%.
For sure, right? You know what I'm saying? It was full of cookouts.
Yeah, always.
In the summer, there's no more
Those
cookouts.
was dangerous.
You get shot there.
I would go in and I would say like, "What's up" to people, and then I would disappear. That was my walk-in for the cookouts.
I'll go and try to bag a couple hoes.
Yeah.
Show my outfit off. Talk to some of the homies.
Okay.
Get the fuck up out of there.
Yeah.
Roll a little dice. Sip some nutcrackers.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of there.
That's true. That's true.
Before you get shot.
That's true.
There wasn't much time and space for weirdos such as myself.
Yeah. That's
But,
a fact.
I mean, us A$AP niggas come to cookout. Before I was even A$AP, I used to see him at the cookout and say, "Oh, thank God, there's motherfuckers that look like me."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I remember just around the time you guys came out, I was like living in Harlem at that time.
He was like 10.
I was like,
He was like 5.
Nah.
He was like 4.
See, now you playing.
You were
with me.
3.
I think I was like a freshman in high school or something like that.
Okay.
Maybe around that time. And you really saw how it affected niggas. It was crazy because it was like, I guess like being weird was just like.
The norm.
Yeah, being weird was the norm. No. Before that, it was just like, you get like a Montclair jacket. You know what I mean? If a Fendi belt or something, that's like as far as you could take it. But when y'all came out, it was like, I don't know how to describe it. It was like really the movement of it, but because you weren't really wearing that much craziness in the beginning, but at the time, it seemed really instant. Because I went back and watched your old videos. I was like, oh wow, like the style is like it's not that crazy for the time, but at the time it was insane. And like you started seeing hood niggas with like leather patches on their pants, or like doing it completely wrong, or like a golden Medusa on like a black shirt. It's like, what are you doing, bro? But it's like it started making things okay. I was never pressed on it, but I used to do crazy shit. Like I would be in Harlem wearing like a scuba suit, and niggas would look at me crazy, but I would always get, and
it was like a Scuba Steve shit, huh?
Type shit, yeah, type drip. How was it growing up in Atlanta for you?
Around that time, he was with us by then.
Yeah. This is when I moved from Atlanta. Came to New York. Thought I had a plan. Like, oh, these niggas about to elevate me. Not A$AP, just New York.
Yeah, just New York in general.
And I was like, yo, I'm out dressing these niggas too.
Yeah.
So, like, it was a blessing. Like, bruh, when I first saw Rocky or Bari, slept on Relly's couch.
Right.
Like, that's where the foundation. But goddamn.
I used to see Relly in Harlem with A$AP niggas, and I'm like, you know these niggas?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he could tell you we was the only motherfuckers with skinny jeans on back then. Like,
yeah.
First HBA model, actually.
Rel, Rel, come
really?
say what up to the camera, man. First HBA.
Yo,
You gotta
Yeah.
come through. Come say what up, man. Rel was the first ASAP member who modeled for Hood by Air.
Air.
It was like '08. We were still in high school. He used to be stingy with the pieces.
I got my first Supreme piece from him.
From him.
No, well, not really my first real archive piece.
Piece.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nah,
And
I'm gonna
this guy-
come clean.
Yeah.
Relly had all the pieces because Relly was getting the most money when we was kids. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He was the only one in high school that actually bought a
You
Benz.
lie as fuck.
He used to do some crazy. He used to do shit that I don't want to say on camera to get him in trouble. But
Yeah.
he used to
I
do
used
it.
to skate.
He used to skate like a
Rocky used to
motherfucker.
get on his fashion shit, still is.
We would see each other, but we didn't really know each other like that. But we would always run into each other.
Nigga, tell a story of how you met. the
I didn't meet him like that. I think I seen you before that though. Yeah, we knew each other, but
Oh.
like 2 years ago, I was literally on the train with no train fare, trying to get on. I was like, should I hop? Because I had just got taken in for bookings for hopping. I was like, fuck, like you really had to be like stingy with your swipes and how you had to maneuver your whole day around. You know about that, Ian. And just how you got around. Because you would see everybody on the train. Like Ken Rebel was on the train. Like there was no Uber.
Yeah.
But at the time there was Uber, and I wasn't on that level yet because I think maybe up until this year I got money. And I was like, fuck, how am I gonna go on the train? It was like a weird ass street. And then he came out, I was like, yo, like what was good? He was like, oh shit, you need a swipe? I'm like, yeah. Boom, swipe me in the train. That shit was crazy.
He's like, yo, don't hop the
Yeah,
train.
shit.
He's like, don't have the train, man. Come on,
Flying
man.
on that shit.
I was like, yeah, fuck out of here.
Yeah, really one of the first members of.
But Ian, I think I found out about I think a long time ago, like how I found out about you, because I used to be in Harlem on the Lenox Ledges on 110th. There was this meetup, and at the time it was like Tumblr days, and it was. This
You
is
already
facts.
know what he gonna say.
I swear, but I have to because it's history,
It is
and it's not a
history.
bad thing. Y'all was like
not.
really killing shit. But it was you, Glenn Brown, Justine,
Yes.
and y'all had a meetup on 110th, and I was with like,
Yo,
it was across the street.
Yo, he find it so funny because these niggas used to make fun of me from like they stay pulling out my Tumblr pictures like yo,
Yo, his
before you
shirt-
met us.
I was just about to say, yo, this nigga's shirt was so crazy.
Yo,
He had the fake Rick Owens Oak shirt on.
Nah,
man,
but it
with
was
Earth-
fire.
You was wearing oak too.
I was, but you
He
had
was
that
in
shit
black
on.
scale.
We know this.
Yeah.
Listen, I
Alright,
was
fuck
wearing,
swag.
I was wearing a lot of shit.
But they was a little bit more advanced.
Yeah, it was
My
advanced
So
at the
I
time.
was,
100%.
I was about a year
Yo,
delayed.
look, you
2
gotta
years
pull
delayed.
up the photo.
Nah.
Ian,
What photo?
like Ian with the Oak shirt on with his,
Stop.
shoulders out. with
But hold on. So,
the one gold chain on.
oh my God.
He looked like
I
a
was
little
on my-
Theophilus or some shit. Nigga got one gold chain.
Well, Theophilus was a goat. At that
Yeah,
time,
for
he kind of taught all of us how to like really go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
yeah.
can speak.
Yeah, 100%. But I remember, so that meetup happened. I wasn't a skater. I would just be on the ledges making jokes. That was just like, because I didn't want to learn how to skate. I didn't want to be a heavy set skater. I just thought that shit was like, it just wasn't for me. I was like, I just want to be around it. So they were talking about, they were like, what the fuck is going on? And then they were like, yeah, it's these kids on Tumblr, they're doing a meetup. And that was like, y'all was like the first to do shit like that.
Yeah.
It was like meet with
Internet
us in the
culture.
streets. Yeah.
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 New internet culture.
Because that was internet culture.
Yeah.
And then I think the first person on Instagram was like Mike. And that was because of you. But even back to that story, that's how I found out about you. And when I was waiting on the Supreme lines, I think, because I would wait on the Supreme lines and then like hold spot for Koreans and just flip it, make money off
I
of
remember,
that.
yeah, that's crazy. I actually remember what you about to. I know what you're about to say. I was already popping in the streets, and I came and slept in the line with y'all.
I wasn't even gonna say that.
Yeah, no,
I know,
did.
but that's crazy that you
Yeah.
did do that.
Yeah.
Well, the lines were fun at that time. It was like a thing you did, but I remember, I think it was probably after that, you had came to the front of the line, like it was some big drop, and and you just pulled up and you had like it was Alexander Wayne, because that's
I
what it was
Wayne
at the
this
time. It was
I stepped my shit up. Yes.
And you had some kid with you, and you was like, nah, like let us in. We know Dave, and it was Black Dave, because you remember that was a big thing that he worked at the Supreme store. So him being a rapper, it was like he was like on clout.
Yeah.
So I remember that when the way you just walked up so confidently, and then walked in the store, and that shit was like, I was like, oh shit, yo, this nigga is on one.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that shit's crazy. Tell me about those days.
Drastic. It was the best days. We always talk about that. For real, because it was like really fun.
Yeah.
Like it was genuinely fun. Like I won't say I want to go back, but if I could go back for that feeling,
I
Yeah.
would.
like having a place, just having a place to say he got his first amount of money, so he's like this God status, and nigga, I'm ASAP.
Yeah.
I'm fly as fuck,
Yeah.
like, you feel me? Like, it's just naturally fun from beating up niggas to coming across your first bunch of pussy, like,
right.
your first $1,000, $2,000, like,
Yeah.
at one time, like, really, and then just spend it all in that same day on
Yeah.
Supreme or Wayne
Wow.
or...
No, because you was investing in
time,
yourself.
yeah.
And it wasn't about, and that's why even I had to get the swipe from Relly. Because even at that moment, I was still on, you have to like invest in yourself before you can actually, like anybody who's really in this shit has slept on more than 5 different couches.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, that's like just part of the game. Like you really have to like be on that tip and like risk it all.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
I remember the first time, cause really like your interaction with Rocky and the way y'all tied together was the first time someone on Instagram like linked with someone who was like a rapper, and it was like an artist connection type like that, like on a creative director scale.
You don't even say
but he
Rocky
was-
as a
it was-
whole, you would say the mob.
Yeah,
The
for
mob,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
about
I
to say
wasn't,
that.
it wasn't
He
me
was-
and
it wasn't
Rocky
just
at
Rocky.
first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that took
wasn't
time.
because it was Nas, Bari,
It was Nas and
Bari.
Bari.
Yeah.
It was
Nas, Bari, Ills,
Ills.
Relly.
Relly.
And me, I just always looked at Rocky as like so far-fetched because he's
Yeah.
like the first famous person on there. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, bro, I'm not even about
Like I
that.
said, nobody even had that connection before because
Yeah.
it was like they wouldn't look online or they wouldn't know what was popping
Like
on
the days
this other
of-
world.
The days of like 2012 and
Yeah.
shit like that.
2011, 2012,
2012. Ian was going through his boot camp era phase. And
But
he pledged, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's the last of Mohegan because after that, anybody that really came into it, it just.
Oh, yeah, they had to go through hell.
Yeah.
No, they had to go through, and they still had it easier than me. Like,
yeah.
He had it hard, but
fighting.
Wow. Wait, you had a fight for Rocky?
No, just
just
fight
fight.
all
You gotta
around.
fight.
If they
Oh.
fight, I have
You
to
gotta
fight.
be in that.
Fighting my brothers. Some
Yeah.
go, I want to get mad. What's up? Like,
right.
I'm from
but it's
Atlanta.
love. You know what I'm saying? But it was always love, though.
Yeah.
So it was one of those situations where it's just like, I never really looked at nobody after, I would say, his era really, as to where it was just like ASAP. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Right.
Before, after that, it started becoming just a cool name to run with.
Right.
But early on, though, yeah, like, you know, Barry was really responsible for a lot of that shit with, you know, me and Yams was more so on the music side of things.
Mm-hmm.
Barry was really responsible for just, you know, us knowing my brother Ian.
And being like top to the streets and like
Yeah, for sure.
on that, because y'all were busy like really like just.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
just
put
the
in our
music
work.
alone
We
is
put in our work
insane.
in the
Yeah, so
streets,
it's like
you know what
you
I'm saying?
can't be on both.
Yeah,
If
everything.
you're like the majority of your time is in the studio, like going
For
crazy.
sure. But everything that, you know, we still would, bro, like, when I went to the MTV Awards, I took the train home, like, just-
Wow.
and I had millions by then. But
Yeah.
it was just one of them things where you just, it's we inhabit it, you know what I'm saying? Like, our surroundings is just like what we become a product of our environment without being so marginalized or closed-minded and shit like
Yeah.
that. I feel like that's what makes us very unique, you know, because we still 10 toes down, whatever the case is.
Right.
No matter what status we reach and what success level we reach,
Yeah.
niggas is still gonna be us regardless, you know. It's just the game changes a little bit and a lot of things ain't really my cup of tea or forte. We
Right,
cut
right.
from two different cloths.
Facts.
Authenticity don't matter no more. We really got it in. The only way for us to keep our ear to the street is to be in the street.
Right.
And to an extent, you can still catch us 4 in the morning walking Soho, going to Dwayne Reed or something, him with a cigarette in his mouth, and me just walking, just because that's what we do. Like, I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying?
Or even just that feeling of getting dressed, like, man, you can't even buy that shit. Like, you can buy the clothes, but you can't buy that feeling of like
Right,
that
right, right.
first air. Like,
Right.
don't get it twisted. I'm like, yo, we're the first. No, never the first
was
Bosky,
always somebody,
but we
yeah.
were the ones
Yeah,
who,
no, 100%. 100%.
you know what I'm saying? Just us stealing pieces from each other. Oh, Rocky not
Yeah.
even letting niggas in his house, bro, because he know what time it, because he's the one with all the pieces at this point. And if he don't got the pieces, he coming to your spot, wherever your shit is,
Trying
see
to
you
take
back,
this
and he's
piece.
taking your shit, bro.
Or
Like,
he'll give you like an unfair trade.
Oh yeah,
Like, go try
that's
to-
me. That's me.
yo, bro, you know what this is? Yo, bro, I just got back from Australia. Yo, this is 1 to 2. Whole time, it's stopped up in Australia. But he gonna tell you, you ain't been to Australia. You ain't even got no passport
You
yet.
need this. You need this.
Yo,
let me get that.
bro, hell, but no, even just that feeling of
Right,
making them
right.
con artists
Right.
with your brother, just the way you, nigga, you know how your outfit was fly? If a nigga call your shit trash, like,
Yeah, yeah,
yo, where
yeah.
you get them bum ass
Yeah,
jeans? Yo, them
yeah.
shit's whack.
Right,
That's-
right.
Yo, what's up with them jeans, my nigga? Like, let's make this trade, like. And you know me, I always been, cause I had to put in my work, so
Yeah.
why they put in certain shit in my head, the Rav, the Rick, I gotta be the ultimate hunter at this point. Like I gotta a word like, oh
Right,
nah,
right,
I need
right. I
I
gotta
need the
find
Rick
it
that
all,
Flacco
yeah.
never seen before. I
Yeah,
need the
yeah.
rap that
Just to flex on him real
like,
quick. I
here
do that
come
with
across-
Luca a lot of times.
Yeah.
Where it's like who's just gonna get it first and then just be like just pull up real nice and easy.
But he started becoming the best scavenger hunter in the fucking world.
It was more than that. I mean, like you knew. I think when Tumblr was finishing, you knew to switch to Instagram. You knew
It's
to
not
like just
even
go solo.
switch,
It was
it's
like
just more so about progression. Like my
Right.
whole focus was, my thing is I came from internet culture, so I know that shit can. You feel me? That's
yeah,
the
it could
internet.
just go off the app.
So it's like,
Well,
I
it
like to
wasn't even an app at the
solidify
time.
like how certain famous people try to justify themselves in the internet world.
Yeah.
Like I did that. So
Yeah.
I was literally broke with internet fame that I
Same.
ain't really searched for, but I knew what it was. So
Right,
then
right.
it was the reverse. Like, now I want to get rich and kind of back off
Kinda
this
back
shit
off of
because
it.
it ain't like, you feel me? But when I use it for creative purposes, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like the each one teach one.
Right.
So it may be my audience of what, 1 million, blah, blah, blah followers. If 10 genuinely understand it and they can find their way to me or find their way to him
Yeah, through that it does
and
the
pit
job.
us on some shit, like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, bro, 26, I feel like I lived 3 lives.
Yeah.
I done seen this man do so, like legit, seen him with my
Yeah.
own eyes. Like what the fuck? Like this shit
Yeah.
that niggas died hard trying to do. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, but it's always that one 18-year-old, that 19-year-old kid's like, yo, let me show you guys this shit. And that give us that feeling from back like 2012, 2013. Those are the ones I could say we do it for
Right,
it. You
right,
feel
right,
me?
right.
It's not the broad like, yo, we trying to stun on every
No, no,
nigga.
no, no,
That's
no, no,
nonchalant.
no,
That's
no,
kinda-
no,
that's by
no.
nature.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's
a
by
fact.
default. That's by mistake. That's inevitable. I don't do shit for them. Like, honestly, the masses don't even comprehend what we on. It's only a niche demographic of people who
Who really
actually live
understand it.
this life, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially you to get an understanding for what you did. You was living in Harlem.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You was in Foster
that's a fact.
Projects. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, before Shaq West, pardon me.
Yeah, that's hard.
Before him, it wasn't really, nobody knew shit about Foster, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew nothing about 114th. I'm from 116. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's where I was born. I was raised on the east side. I was raised on 140th and Lenox.
Yeah.
This Harlem shit is small, but it's a world though.
Yeah, it really
And,
is.
Yeah, it go to show like when it comes to fashion, culture, street lifestyle shit, it's ahead of its time. I can't tell you how it is right now because everybody I know is dead, locked up.
Yeah.
Or they had to move because of gentrification and motherfuckers
Yeah.
just can't afford to live in Harlem like living in Upper Manhattan now.
Yeah.
What the fuck they changed the name to? Miho, Miha,
WeHo?
Maha.
Is it? I don't know.
Some
weird
stupid
shit, yeah. Yeah.
Some
It's really
yuppie
crazy.
shit.
It's like it's just joggers in the morning in Harlem now, like just like white joggers, and you're just like, oh, shit.
It's gangsters.
Is it- like right next to them though.
Yeah,
Right next to them.
it's gangsters, but
right
it's
next
only,
to the gangsters.
There's only a few of them.
Yeah.
Gangsters
Yeah.
dead in jail.
It's not
man.
the same on the block at all, but it's this. to that extent on everything else. I think even if you walk in Soho right now, it's not the same
Oh, my
as what
God.
it was. I call those like the golden years, like
Fairfax.
yeah, 100, yeah,
Fairfax
yeah.
ain't what it was.
But it didn't even have the energy. It was like
No,
the energy was
Soho.
way higher than
You
Fairfax.
Soho.
solidified
It was
yourself
Stuff
in
in
Soho.
Yeah. That's
You
what
made it.
Yeah.
You good
You
in the
was
world.
sleeping there.
Yeah.
Bro, what?
Yeah, sleeping in there.
I ain't
Finding out
gonna-
who lived there, how can I sleep over?
LES
Like,
Soho. That
Yeah.
was it.
3
LES
a.m.
Soho.
And St. Mark's.
Soho, them.
St. Mark's.
Yeah.
Yes,
all that.
St. Mark's.
Union Square. Can't leave that out.
Come on,
Within
come on.
within those
Of course
4
not.
areas,
Yeah,
those,
Union
If
was the
you don't
first
go
one.
past 14.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Nah, it's dead up there.
No,
Like,
no,
it's
no.
dead. What are you doing?
Union Square.
Shit me. But you feel me? From there all the way down to Brooklyn was lit, bro.
Yeah.
I barely was in Brooklyn. I ain't gonna say it capped you down. I was like Harlem nigga that was
Yeah.
mad firm. Like I'm staying in Manhattan.
Yeah.
That's it. Soho, nigga, they ain't got shit to offer. The LES, Alphabet City, all that other shit. Bro,
Man,
Brooklyn,
no,
Williamsburg was the vibe, bro. Can't front, but everything is turning to hipsterville. It's cool though. I fuck with my hipsters, you dig? But shit ain't really what it used to be. Motherfuckers don't look at us as clothing or fashion connoisseurs. They
Yeah.
just look at us as materialistic niggas.
Yeah, at this point.
Right.
Before when you would be blessed for a designer to even come up, oh, what is this?
What
You
is
in
this?
Soho,
Yeah.
just
freaking out.
dirty black kid,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Yeah.
just, I'm vibing, bringing ratchetness to Soho.
Yeah, I remember that.
And nigga, yo, bro, one of, man, what?
What?
You running back, yo, bro, guess who I just met?
Right,
Yo,
right,
you
yeah.
trying to
I just
fuck
ran
with me,
into
little bit?
Jeremy
I
Scott.
just
Yeah.
wanted
I just ran into Raph Simmons.
Tell me about your connection with Jeremy Scott, because I feel like, I mean, if you look at the I think Purple Swag, you had Black Sail, but you had the wings on.
Yeah.
And then on the next one was Peso, and you had the bones on.
Yeah.
But just that connection was crazy. I feel like, because all you had was really at the time it was just Black Scale, but I feel like when you started wearing Jeremy, and then when you brought in the HBA, that really kind of like just set, it kind of really complemented the ASAP name, like with style, like in terms of
Being
culture
subversive.
yeah, culture shifting, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Because Wang was cool, but Wang was just making like just blanks that kind of like hung in a different way. Like,
just the perfect t-shirt.
It's a perfect
like,
t-shirt,
You gonna wear
yeah.
that shit
Yeah,
4 or
for-
5 days in a
right,
row.
yeah, nobody's
Just
gonna know the
yeah.
difference.
Nah, but it was always good. It always worked. Them days could make me cry right now,
Yeah.
tear, because it just it ain't what it was. It's corny now. I'ma come clean. I ain't trying to shit on these times, but they don't know shit.
well, it's not
Like,
the same.
When I first met Jeremy, bro, I was on it. Like we was doing a shoot. It was like 2011.
Was it for the complex?
Yeah, the complex.
I just
cover.
bought that on eBay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm trying to look for those covers too myself. But
And you had posters too.
yeah, I had
Mhm.
posters.
It was 2 posters.
Oh wow.
And me and Jeremy literally met, and I don't know, for some reason he told me he thought I wasn't gonna fuck with him. I'm like, what? Like, bro, I told him, I said, you know, I fuck with you. I look up to Raph Simmons, and I always loved Rick Owens' wife, Michelle Lamy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Why do you think he thought you wouldn't fuck with him?
Probably because he was a gay, middle-aged white man. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
he probably thought I wasn't going to fuck with him.
Yeah.
I love that nigga. I was
Yeah.
like, bro, I didn't even meet you and I loved you, bro.
Right,
You
right.
tweaking. Like, of course. I
Well, he
fuck
speaks
with
through those clothes.
you. Yeah, bro. Like,
And
I
peop-
mean,
yeah.
yo, where you found those at? Me and you was just
these?
talking, right?
Oh, God.
About what
Oh yeah, these
Where
are
you
the first
from?
wings.
where you found those at?
I found them on eBay.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I stay up at night. Mike the Ruler taught me.
Mike
Right?
the
Yeah,
Ruler.
Mike the Ruler.
He told you his stories about me?
Nah, but he lived on 90th. I lived on 110 for Lennox.
Yeah, yeah.
And Mike had he had the nice middle class house.
Yeah.
So
middle class. You mean
yeah.
upper middle class? Cause
Yeah.
that boy up.
But his
His
mom
was up.
wasn't giving him money. I know his mom, and
Yeah.
I was
That was
kind of
for
raising him at
discipline.
that time.
Disciplinary reasons.
Yeah, exactly. Because he go too crazy. Yeah, you know his mom.
Yeah,
his
of
mom is
course.
like your lawyer.
Yes, I'm signing his mother. so yeah, his mother. I remember one time Ian helped me orchestrate a riot raid from London.
Oh wait, hold on. We can't get into that yet. Hold on. When I was basically, I ended up like just caretaking Mike, because he was, you met him first.
Yeah.
You knew him early.
Who?
Mike,
No.
No.
He knew
no,
Mike. No, he knew
no.
Mike first. I babied Mike.
Mike, yeah,
Because he was
exactly.
always on some,
I
yo,
wasn't-
what's up, young
Yeah,
blood?
but
I fuck with
couldn't-
you.
Let him win the chain for a second.
Mike was,
exactly.
He was like, Mike was 11, 12 years
Yeah.
old, bro. His mother, like, bro, it was too much pressure on me. So if something went wrong while he was around me, that would have been on my watch. That's why I was like, nah, man.
But you know, Mike used to freak out.
Oh, yeah,
He
for
used to
sure.
go crazy.
Mike grew
Too much hood by here. Too much pirates.
too much, all that. Never too much, though.
Where
for
did he
him.
get
Yeah.
the hood by air bandana you were wearing last week on Regis and Cali? Yo,
God.
Mike, how do you know that?
Yo, the funniest part about Mike is he dressed like the baby version of how whatever the fuck that nigga name is. Yeah.
Oh man, come on.
Chill.
Nah, you
What?
You
Bro.
out of pocket with that.
No,
nah,
that's
nah,
how
you know
he
what I-
used
he-
to as a
that's how he
child.
was
Yeah,
dressing,
that's
bro.
how he used
Like
to.
his
do
layer,
it.
layer, man,
Right,
shit.
right,
Like
right,
what?
yeah.
He'll have on a HB. He'll have on a do rag, the Rick Owens do rag, with a cap over that backwards black scale snapback. His reading glasses on some Harry Potter shit. Motherfucking hood by ear T-shirt on.
That's a 2X.
Oh,
no, it's a large.
It's
It
a
looked
large,
like
but
a
it fit a
2X
2X
on him.
Right.
Motherfucking Pyrex, motherfucking basketball shorts, Rick Owen high top boost, Neo
Some
boost
dunks.
basket sneakers, dunk.
But even with all that being said, still shitting on
Shitting
everyone,
everybody.
everyone.
It's no.
Shitting on them.
He taught me
Shit.
because I would sleep on his living room floor, and Shaq slept on that floor too. That's like so because he was 10 blocks away. So I was like, I don't want to sleep in Harlem tonight.
His mother used to let that go down?
Well, we were all kind of like taking care of him. It was like we was like a family. So it was like, you know, to me, I know his mom personally. Yes, but he would stay up. Literally, when it was time to go to sleep, he would just be on the living room computer till 5 in the morning, 50 tabs open on eBay. I was like, Mike, what are you doing? He was like, I'm looking at stuff. And then, like literally, like that would just always be him. So that taught me early. It's not even if you have it or not. You really like that'll teach you how to get a ton of shit. So you don't go to Japan and buy some like vintage t-shirt for $800, like some Snoop Dogg shirt for $1,000. It's like you literally just, you find it
like-
there. You just gotta really got your filters open and be on that. But that's where I found these. These are crazy.
He was a young blood that was on this, the shit that we saying we miss.
Yeah.
Mike the Ruler was
He's like the
doing
embodiment of that. He's like,
Yo,
the
he was doing that, and that's what we can't buy back those times for shit. We'll never get back those. My shit was really fun and authentic, and there was a reason for it. Now niggas just the drip and splash is just, bruh. I need you to know that this is Fendi all over my shit, so you can know.
Yeah.
I spent the bag on that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it
People
ain't
gotta
even
know
about
because they see the
pieces.
logo a million times.
Like, why don't you buy? They don't buy pieces.
Yeah.
And there's only a few designers who whole collection the mass of it is just like predominantly pieces opposed to just like, you know.
Bait.
But
Let's just throw this out.
Right,
I
right,
know.
people gonna go crazy
Yeah, I
over
know
it.
y'all gonna bite this, and let's be controversial. Like that shit been gone since the beginning of time. Don't get it twisted, but it's more so it's like now, like how he was speaking on that Jeremy Scott interaction where it's like, yo, like, bro, that was an authentic relationship opposed to design team. Yo, we need to get out from the
And
Game of
this.
Thrones at your show. He have 4 million followers, it's a hit, and then go to show it's fake love.
Right,
you don't
right,
really
right.
know too much.
You
You
don't know
asking
who's really
dumb
there for
questions
that.
like
before you had to like break
But
in the doors.
what? You know everything about your design that you, bro, you
Yeah.
telling them about themselves.
Their collections.
Wow.
Fucking
Yeah.
them up.
Yeah.
First day you met Raph, what you showed him? Show the camera what you showed him.
Wow.
First day.
Consume.
Insane. What was his reaction?
He was just like, wow.
Is this the boy tattoo my? Because Rocky
I was
already
telling
told
him.
him.
Right.
Rocky
I
already
told him.
told him. I'm geeking out over text.
Wow.
He's sending pictures of him and Raph, selfies, all that.
Damn.
Who he was dating at the time, them. I'm like, oh my
Like,
God,
facts.
I'm close to
Wow.
Raph. Like, I know Raph.
I was going to Martin Luther King High School. That was across.
You went to Martin Luther King?
Yeah, Nass went to Martin Luther King.
Bro, that shit dangerous.
and
dog.
both of us dropped out.
I heard Nash used to be a menace in that
What?
shit.
I
They
didn't
say
know
Nash
was
till
a
last
menace
week.
on the
I
block.
didn't
Tearing
know
shit
till
up.
last week. Me and Nass have the same birthday, and we both went to MLK.
That's why both of y'all bugged the fuck
Yeah.
out.
But he had my principal at my old school DM me. He was like, "You and ASAP Nas are the only people who became something from MLK." And I was like, "Wait, Nas?" And then
Oh
I,
shit, our tea.
and then I hit him up and found that out.
Can you heat it up in the microwave?
Yeah,
Thanks. Is there honey in it?
yeah.
Yo, check out. Is that a BB Simon?
It's a Dr. Phil.
Wow.
Dr. Phil.
Oh, my belt.
That's a
It's
Dr.
BB
Phil belt.
Simon? Oh! Yo, hold up. She
Phil.
flexing. Look how she flexing with the BB Simon on y'all. That's Harlem shit, man. Just so y'all know, that's Harlem. BB Simon, Harlem. Just so you know.
And you gave it a cosign to appropriate it?
He coming at your neck, Abby.
I'm just joking.
Throw the hot tea on his neck. She gonna pour that shit on you. Yo, bro, you fucking up the
Yeah, can you
interview.
come back?
Continuity purposes. You fucking
Are you
up
just
the
not
interview.
trying to smoke on camera?
No, I smoke wherever I want.
That bum ass cigarette.
Well, hold on. So my point was I went to MLK, across the street was LaGuardia, but right there.
I went to LaGuardia
Really?
for summer school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that where you met Azealia Banks?
No. I met Azalea Banks through ASAP, through AV.
AV, who's that?
Another
Aston,
undisclosed
ASAP.
legend.
Undisclosed legend, there you go.
Hilarious guy. You
But-
and him would get along just fine.
Damn, that's fire. So they did Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week right there next to LaGuardia. It was like in that, like you go up that hill and then to the
Near
right.
the projects.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how I found out about Fashion Week.
Amsterdam projects.
And I think from early I figured out how you can kind of play it off. So at the time there was no integration of internet with Fashion Week. It was like really hard to get in. But I had figured it out because I had figured out that like in New York, like rich people kind of dress like they're poor, but they'll have like one avant-garde like piece. So I remember like I got in Fashion Week because I wore like, so I had like this full denim outfit, and then I had like the Supreme like the Blink shirt or something, and then I would wear it with like a really crazy hat and like a flannel. But it looked bummy, but you had one like rich looking piece, and then nobody would question you because it's like, is that guy on one or
Do you
does
know
he
who I
people?
am?
Yeah. Type
Do you
shit.
know who I am?
Type drip.
Yo, why your man Bar used to be the only one. Every Fashion Week, we would go down, try to get in to the
You be the only one that get in?
try to get in Philip Lim show, try to get in the Jeremy Scott. He'd be the only one. Barry always finessed his way.
Wow.
In. Barry really, I could say, Barry really like, as from when he was young, bro. Barry been about this shit, been about it.
Yeah.
Like authenticity, been about it. Live, breathe, sleep, eat, consume this shit. That's him.
Yeah.
Like he literally is one of the pioneers for
Fly
what.
at all times.
At all
like
times.
at all. That's what gave me my mentality. I go to
Facts.
sleep in pieces that niggas dressing up wearing their fashion, but not on some. I'm going big, just. And that's based off
It's life.
bigger bars.
It's
Yeah,
just-
it's a lifestyle all the way, bro. All the way.
fact.
Ain't no taking this shit, bro. No nigga, you can't. These niggas try to run around copying.
Yeah.
It's okay to be inspired. We don't not
Yeah,
inspiration.
we don't
We're
knock that at
inspired.
all,
We don't
bro.
not
I'm inspired.
inspiration.
Everybody's inspired
But
by
it's more
something.
for sure to this every day. But it's more so these niggas running around acting like they the master copy. You get what I'm saying? Like when they get a little,
A little
you know,
domestic.
pay your respects, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people know about me and Barry's situation, but no matter, I would never take that. Ian Connor would not be Ian Connor if it wasn't for a Jabari
Barry,
Shelton, bro. Like facts. That's the first. I was chasing behind Barry because he wasn't a rapper. That's
Yeah.
why I was making. I was man, fuck Rocky on some other shit, bro. Like for real.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, nah, let me put you on some shit, yo,
Right,
bro.
right.
Like for real, that was a big homie. Like let me
Yeah.
put you on shit. Cause me and Barry just running
Thank you.
around. We worrying about the next pieces that
Yeah.
we get. We worrying about finessing, not even making our. Thank you. We not even worrying
Is that
about making
his?
our own bags.
Damn.
Where's his?
Right here.
Thank you. That's hard.
Nah, that's like I said, bro. I sound like a broken record. You cannot pay for. I'm saying that because we talk about it often, and then
Often,
we
yeah.
get silent and just start thinking about our own. But like,
yeah, you start thinking about your
this
own
our
story
first time talking about this. You
I
can't buy
never
back
s- yeah,
that
we
time,
can't.
No,
man.
you can't.
That time,
That-
like you can't even.
Yeah.
I feel like that's for everybody. Don't get it twisted, but
Yeah.
the shit that we doing now is
Yeah.
funny because niggas was doing what they was doing in the hood, had to get what they had to get. But the shit that we was doing is we was writing the Bible for
Yeah, for
now,
the
for,
next
these
generation,
niggas,
yeah.
for them when they got money. But not even know we was doing this shit as broke.
Do you think it'll ever
Like-
exist the same?
What will it ever be? No, bro.
No,
Internet,
no,
nah.
no,
Nah, it
nah,
ruined
nah,
it. It
nah,
completely
nah.
did.
The internet ruined that, bro.
Because
And
before the internet was like, here's a piece of it, but now it's like the entire thing is on the internet.
we can't just blame it on the internet. Fake influences is
Right,
what
right.
ruined it.
Yeah.
It's motherfuckers that don't pay homage. This man can sit here and tell you like, yo, bro, me and so might not see eye to eye, but no matter what, at the end of the day, this nigga inspired me. This nigga put me on it. I
Right,
want to
right.
be who I am.
Yeah.
It's people that are literally never admit Ian Connor inspired them.
Yeah.
Fucking Flacco inspired them. Barry
Yeah.
inspired them. Nigga, I was sleeping on fur couch. He inspired me. I
Yeah.
was with Ills. Ills was the niggas don't want to do that. Nas is the reason why all these niggas is trying to be fleet up right now. ASAP Nas don't even get the credit he deserved. Niggas be seeing him ranting. It's funny. Niggas be thinking he be talking out his ass.
He's
He
speaking
be
from the
speaking-
heart,
he's
from what he
speaking from the
really
heart.
know. He's speaking
True.
facts.
That's a fact.
And you look crazy when you go against the grain because the masses is all sheep. I'd rather play shepherd. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. You got sheep and you got shepherd, bro.
That's a fact.
At the end of the day, you on some other shit. You got a whole pencil on the motherfucking side of your face, boy.
It's more than just a pencil.
Yeah, it's a
It's
knife.
more than just a pencil.
I birthed a lot of people too, guys.
Nah, that's facts. You got
We
your
know.
crowd. No, you
Look,
got
we
your,
laughing. I'm
yeah,
laughing
you got
because
your
he's
crowd.
funny.
Yeah,
but
you
we
got
know
your
this.
crowd.
Nah, for real,
Thank you, thank you.
for sure.
Tell me about you and Hood By It, because I feel like I was always like, that was the one thing that I remember seeing, and I was just like, fuck, why?
Yeah,
Like, because with Ben Trill, I got it, but
yeah,
but one, I always hated how Ben Trill and HBA were paired together,
yeah.
because HBA was like serious,
Yeah, it's
and
the
Ben Trill was kind of
master
like a
copy,
troll. To some extent.
Yeah.
Nah,
I
Ben
fuck
Trill was
with
a
the-
troll, bro.
Yeah,
Ben Trill was a troll.
It was
it was a DJ group.
we all
and-
respected
No,
Ben
we-
Trill.
what
Ben
we
Trill
And
call
is
it
it?
was fake Trill shit.
Hold
It
on,
was
no,
some
what
fake
we call? What's
Flacco
this shit called? It was where you do the art, like when you do art in front of somebody.
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
that shit called?
It was called contemporary art.
contemporary art.
Contemporary art. Is that like when, like, if I stab myself in front of a crowd of people and then
Right.
Performance art.
Yeah.
Ben Trill, I look at as performance
Yeah.
art. Like literally,
And we
it's like,
fucked
let's,
with it, but it
let's-
wasn't the same
Nah, for
thing.
sure.
HBA was like a team
On some shock value shit. That's what you mean?
type.
Like let's see how far we can
How
get.
far we
with
can
this.
get with it. Oh,
like,
it's
how
working.
far we
Let's
can-
see
yeah.
how much more we can
Uh-huh.
do this. Tell me about HBA, because when you said the line about HBA, I was like,
Yeah.
come on.
That was
man.
that was because they didn't give me part of the company at that time.
You wanted part of the
I
company.
wanted part of the company. I wanted ownership because I felt rights to it, being that I was the one that made it so popular with it. With
in
its
the
new-
mainstream.
But would you say the same about
but-
Raph?
Not at all. Because Raph was already lit. Raph was already designing for Jill Sanders.
Right, right.
If that's the case, we could say that if you what you saying about Raph for Rick, for motherfucking Dior,
Right,
the
for
list goes
whoever.
on, for Jeremy Scott. No, I'm not saying I need entitlement to everybody. I felt that was a brand that I had to literally tell Shane like, yo, bro, make pieces. You bugging, bro. You got
Right,
this. You the
right,
best.
right, yeah.
And he never really wanted to do it like that.
Yeah,
and then when
yeah.
he finally started doing it, I wanted to, I wanted in, and it was just like I was getting curved.
Damn.
And the truth is, Shane is one of the most influential designers to this day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to put that meme on with that nigga, the boxer, to this day.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
So,
got to dead ass, like, plug that up, throw that up. You feel me? Like, to this day, that nigga is like one of the illest. Motherfuckers be making collections, whole collections based off that man
One piece
design.
that he would do another.
From 2011.
graphics.
From graphics
Yeah.
to everything, you know what I'm saying? Like
Silhouettes.
niggas is taking that man whole shit that he was doing back
Yeah.
then. And to this day, and so me and Shane, we good because I called him up and literally probably like for two years ago and apologized.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, bro. I was wrong for what I did because I shouldn't have did that to you as a black man.
Yeah, yeah.
And you independent. You feel what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
you really was.
Especially, for sure. I shouldn't have did that to you. And you don't deserve that because you way more talented than the rest of these niggas out here just printing fucking
Nobody
words and
followed up.
graphs.
Nobody came after with that.
Yeah, but
Nobody.
The thing is, without spoiling shit, I want to work with Shane right now. So
I like that a
hopefully
lot.
we make that happen. Shout out Ian Isaiah.
That would be
you
fire.
feel me? I love when it was Shane, Raul, Ian Isaiah,
Yeah.
Virgil, all them niggas doing designs. It was lit, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That was it.
Like, bro, if it wasn't for ASAP, man, it wouldn't be no Hood by Air how it was Hood by Air. It wouldn't
That's
be
true.
no Pirates.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Off-white.
true.
12E, I don't even think niggas remember that. Do you remember that story?
About
You remember the story? He
12
was
is the
in the
one
story.
who caught the
He-
12 is
it
the one
was-
who named pirates.
Pirates.
How'd that happen?
He named Off-White.
No, it
No.
was pirates.
It was
Was it-
no, it was
Off-White.
off-white
It was
because
Off-White
he was getting sued for
It was a
pirates.
cease and
Right.
desist.
Yeah, for-
because Pyrex
Because Pyrex is the clothing company. Yeah, right.
Yeah, so being that he wasn't doing that no more, so he was like, well, you know what they only use Pyrex to? They use it to cook Off-White. Except
Right,
nigga,
right.
people don't know that they wearing something called crack.
Yeah.
Like, they might as well say crack. It's called Off-White.
Right,
Because
right.
that's what you cook in a Pyrex.
Yeah.
He was like Off-White. That's why Off-White looks identical to Pyrex.
Pyrex.
With the white, with the Off-White on the
With the
front of
lines and everything.
Yeah, with the and Pyrex and logos in front of the, you know, on the pants. And
Yeah.
12B named that with Virgil. Virgil designed my whole tour merch, my first tour.
I remember
ever.
that, the first tour.
Yeah, Virgil been with I've been fucking with Virgil, bro. Virgil used to he'd be skating and fucking beat up Yeezys that never came out yet. Like Virgil, I ain't gonna sit here and take nothing away from Virgil, because Virgil been in the field too with us.
Yeah.
And these are days of him coming to Harlem. We all chilling in Lou house. Lou had a cat named Mac Miller and a cat named Nicki Minaj. Mac Miller would come, rest in peace. Mac Miller would be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And chilling in the house. We introduced Mac Miller to Mac Miller.
Yeah.
Virgil was there. These were days that Matt Williams started Ben Trill because of A$AP Rocky.
Right. I know that for a fact.
So
But
that's
was the Ben Cho beef based off Matthew?
Nah, it was based off all these niggas and a couple niggas in the crew acting like Flacco and shit like that. And I just felt like, man, this shit looking corny. It's taking a corny twist. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna front. Niggas was just prison pose. That's why I multiply.
Of course, it was.
Listen,
Like, everybody was doing that.
but I'm saying, but rappers wasn't doing it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing.
It's a
Come
fact.
on, you feel me?
It's a fact.
So,
No,
look,
that's I was giving you that by mentioning it.
who the reason that these niggas getting throwed? Reason why these niggas wear gold. Prison pose in pictures. Middle finger. Man, listen.
The herringbone.
I ain't even going to.
A time,
Yeah.
literally a
Picture.
time.
Nigga said prison pose, praying fingers to your nose. I remember, like, this is all facts, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas wasn't putting the t-shirts in front of their faces.
No.
Niggas wasn't bending down, praying, all that. Niggas wasn't, only niggas that was jumping in the crowds when it was our future niggas, man.
Yeah.
Other than that, niggas wasn't doing that. We ain't get that from them niggas. We been on our wave, bro.
Yeah.
Like on some real punk rap shit. Niggas wasn't on this dark fashion shit. You got niggas coming around talking about they taught Flacco how to dress. I taught Flacco how to rap. Flacco took their style. And the world still don't know this shit because we don't speak on it.
Yeah.
You feel me? I was always afraid to get niggas lit. It was dope producers I fucked with in the past that really bit off more than they could chew, claiming that they taught me how to dress. Taught me how I ain't gonna sit here and take nothing away from niggas. When niggas was around, it was a great time and all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're bugging. You smoking crack, nigga. You smoking whatever you selling, whatever you trying to sell. I ain't gonna hold you, my nigga. It's a dub for all that, bro. Like,
And one thing I can say is like, niggas at this time, even me being young, like I'm a baby.
Yeah.
It was never nobody around that you didn't give or take from.
Yeah,
like we
100%.
legit, like it's no nigga that was just around.
Yeah.
Even down to how I could say undisclosed legend like AV.
Yeah.
Bro, Flacco had that man around for a reason. It
reason.
was vice versa. It's not
Yeah.
like, yo, we pay you and clout. No,
Yeah,
fuck it. We
no.
all caught up in our
Yeah,
own way. But like,
yeah.
when I say that shit dead, like,
Well, it
bro,
wasn't a
A$AP
term
I'm
back
not even
then.
no fake, like, yo, bro, it's like really some X-Men shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like legit, like
Damn.
legit,
Wow.
like the X-Men, bro.
Wow.
Like we all had our own special talent and
Yeah.
we go hand in hand. Like
Yeah.
how I'm under Barry the one in the streets. Nah, he's seeing shit so left field, like, but make perfect sense.
Barry Vision was crazy.
And that's how, yeah.
Yeah.
And he sharpened my shit to where I'm like, yo, bro, I just like, yo, yeah, you on one. I'm like, nah, wait, watch this.
Right,
watch this.
right.
Come on, come for. And it's like, oh, we start utilizing this for that. And like, Flacco, yeah. Oh, bro.
Yams.
Woo, oh my God, Yams. That's the one. That's
Yams was that nigga.
It's not even saying that because
Yeah.
our brother passed, bro. He
Yeah.
really that one. Like,
That
yo,
nigga
bro,
was
you would
psyched out.
come. Bro, Yams is Yams everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere, bro. $1 million meeting, my man jigging. R. Kelly, like, don't give a fuck. Like, he was that, bro.
Yeah.
like we all had our, and it's not to take away from what nobody doing nowadays. I never
it's
do that
not.
because
It's just- it
everybody
was
got their
insane.
own
Own shit.
story.
Their own
Everything
story,
is
yeah.
off perspective, but just like,
100%.
bro, we really wrote, like we
Yeah.
single-handedly wrote this all across the world, bro.
Yeah.
All
Across
across the
the
world.
board, man.
Yeah.
Across the world, we wrote the law for how these niggas dress, bro, how they
Live.
I,
Lifestyle.
What's the fact?
How you supposed to conduct yourself? Like I ain't gonna hold you, bro. It's not too many left, man. You know, and that's the only thing. I just be feeling like back then, not even no conceited shit, bro. Like I wouldn't even talk to none of these rappers based off the fact that they just was on a different.
A little different, yeah.
They wasn't even on the same like. That's why niggas thought I was conceited and niggas ain't never want to fuck with me because they thought I was all of that and it wasn't even that. It's just we don't talk the same language.
No.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we not on the same shit. Like you
Yeah.
don't get why I like a big booty bitch, but then I like a skinny bitch with no buns. Then you don't get why like I might throw on this, that motherfucking, I might throw on a Raph and mix it up with the Margiela with the Rick.
Yeah.
You don't understand why vintage is better than current shit.
Current.
You don't understand why like I still
why our
go
clothes
thrift
is
shopping.
art pieces.
Art pieces.
Legit, like our clothes could be in the museum, not based
Right
off
now.
it's attached to us. It's
Yeah.
like legit, we have
Yeah.
museum pieces, bro.
Yeah.
What's up with that vintage shit? I ain't buying no. Bro, what are y'all niggas always talking about something? What's up that used shit? Y'all use, like, you
used.
don't even. Yo, bro,
Sir, excuse me?
nigga, we are literally wearing
Yeah.
art pieces, bro.
This shit should be framed.
Yeah.
Like, legit. You can frame my clothes with or without me attached to it. We just added value because I wore it.
Yeah.
You feel me? But besides, like,
I just don't understand how niggas just assume that they doing this whole get jiggy, get drip, get fly, get splashing, And it's just like, yo, bro, what you just bought cost you about like 2 racks and it's about like 10 more pieces on the fucking floor
Yeah.
in Barney's right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking nobody who shop at Barney's, Neiman Marcus, Bergdorf, and, you know, Saks and whatnot, because I go there from time to time to get shit. But I know the difference between pieces and clothes. We don't wear clothes, we wear pieces.
What's the fact?
I never
Everything.
went. I never
I
been
have
nowhere.
pieces on right now.
I never been nowhere where I seen a nigga had on the same shit as me.
Yeah,
but I
same.
done been places where I see
Same.
3 niggas in the
Niggas
same shit. With the same
yeah.
shit. Like, it's a damn shame.
Yeah, with the off-white ruler belt.
Yo, bro, just all around,
Yeah.
bro. Gucci, all that. And I'm saying this with Gucci on my feet, but it's
Yeah,
like.
why you wearing these?
know,
Oh wait, these is different.
it's just I'm a big fan of cancel culture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cancel culture?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's canceled.
What
right?
is it? What
Niggas
is
ain't
it?
wearing it no more, right? That's
What
why
is
you
it?
gonna see us. We eyeballs, nigga.
Would y'all say? Cause I feel like, would you guys say like
Come
I'm
on,
the best
Wally.
dressed of today's time? Cause I feel like that's a fact.
Man, you got that.
You
You do your
you
thing.
got your own shit. I can say, yeah, you
I
do
just wanted to
you
confirm
do
it.
your thing.
I just
Damn,
wanted to
Wally.
confirm it.
That's what I was about to
This
say.
nigga-
That's not
Yeah.
even
Open my clothes.
hyper.
But now it's different.
Allergenic.
Like niggas ain't wearing the pants with the dog furs on them like
God
that. Like
damn, nigga.
What do you say? Niggas not wearing the pants with the dog fur.
niggas thought I was gay. I had the dog hairs on my pants. I'm dead serious, bro. You laughing like it's funny, bro. Like niggas that thought I was gay, bro. In Harlem, there was 3 things you could do. You could play ball, you could rap, or you was gay. I wasn't good at ball, and I ain't trying to rap. That's all I'm saying though. Niggas is different. On a positive note, I remember in 2012, you was doing interviews with Vice, and I think even starting this series, where I kind of like start this platform of like kind of giving an ode to that time because
Yeah.
it's not documented correctly.
Yeah.
Those videos, watching them now, was kind of like a time capsule. You was talking to Danny Brown, Schoolboy Q, and it was a back-to-back interview. And it was cool that even, because at the time, that was like a year after you popped.
Yeah.
At the time, you still,
Was
you
doing-
were okay with the mentality of like stepping down for a second and just talking to fellow artists. And that's like, that helped me like be able to do this. Cause a lot of, you got to think, it's like, oh, like what's that's gonna make me look like? Cause now I'm stepping out of my artist pose to like kind of give someone else a platform. And I thought that was really cool that you
Thank
did
you,
that.
bro. Thank you.
And wait, just to add on to it, because I always add on to my question, but a big one that I brought up to Yachty was the Snoop Dogg moment, where you talk about what Snoop Dogg said to you. It's like, you got to be here with your homies, and sometimes you're going to be here. And it's like, what's going up, like, what's going down, like, you can't come down, they gotta come up with you, and if not, they're gonna get left. Like, to me, that spoke volumes. But
Yeah,
that was in
shit,
that.
It was too true what he said. You
Did
know,
it- did
it's
I-
scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's scary because it happened.
It happened. It happened.
It happened in full effect though. Like nothing that Snoop warned me about was light or
Yeah.
to be taken lightly.
Right.
It happened accurately.
And you said it at
Exactly.
such an early moment that it was just like,
Because this is the same old story of fame on the road to riches.
yeah.
Everybody go through the same shit no matter who you
No
are,
matter who you
no
are.
matter what level of fame.
I went through it.
Come on, bro.
It hurts.
It
It
hurts,
really
bro.
hurts.
It
It
hurts.
really hurts
lose,
when you
like,
genuinely
people you
love, like,
genuinely
people,
love.
man.
or even go
You know
on
what
their
I'm saying?
page and
Yeah,
see
see what's
certain shit
going
like,
on. It's
damn,
like,
like,
come on.
you start to question yourself. If you got a heart, if you're a real nigga, you
Yeah.
like, damn, what could I have done?
could I have
Yeah,
done?
But at the same time, it's like,
People,
what didn't they
what
do?
didn't they do?
That you did, I, of course, it's each
Even
one
though you were
teach one,
telling
but
them,
it's
though.
like, yeah, you was right
You was
there.
right there telling them. They was watching you.
That shit-
How didn't you catch what I did there? When you was right.
Or it's like
you
I
was right
put
next
you
to
in, yeah, exactly. Like, yo, I put you in position. Like sometimes, like your niggas drop the ball and just like, that shit sucks,
Yeah,
bro.
it hurts.
Like, nah, for real, that shit
It
sucks.
hurts.
Thinking about like this shit's crazy, but
It's crazy. It's things we can't say.
Bro, it really
It's
does.
like,
suck.
yeah.
You know.
of course, bro.
It's trash.
Y'all
bro.
seen it. Y'all have seen it.
We went through
And
it.
y'all can tell
We
the
go
way I'm
through it.
moving. Y'all like, but y'all know, and exactly, you went through.
You know how many people, not even just as rappers or
Yeah.
just as being famous, it's just
Yeah.
you put them in position just to better themselves,
just about themselves.
be successful, and they just
You come
don't-
out a demon for some reason.
And not only that, not even that you come out a demon, you just don't. They just don't utilize what you put in front of them. They don't
No.
utilize the essentials, bro. It's fucked up,
Yeah.
man. Because it's like you could lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, and that's just that saying goes with life, man. Like motherfuckers just sheep and shepherd, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just the only analogy I could really say that kind of correlates to everything.
And I bring that up because no matter who I talk to about it, everybody will say, well, y'all look good together. Like, y'all should just get on the phone and fix it, or like whatever the situation is. Because the only people who know about that situation, like know what that mindset is, are the people that have went through it. Because you can't,
Yeah.
it's deeper than family and shit.
Yo, it's you know how like it's certain people. All right, I'm gonna give you an example. Me and bro was just in Vegas a couple days ago with
Yeah.
with you know a set of friends to who us is friends,
Yeah.
and once was friends themselves that just don't fuck with each other.
Yeah.
And we
brothers,
just
they uplifted each other,
other
all
at
of
one
that.
point.
Like,
Wow.
For
no
real,
matter
for
if
real.
this one
One
was
was
up
higher,
here,
yeah,
like
yeah,
they
it was
still,
whatever.
They was
especially since they had such a small demographic,
Right,
like from where
and
they're
they
from.
came from the
Yeah.
same part,
Wow.
same country, everything, right?
Yeah.
And one of our brothers was in a whole nother side of the club, man. You gotta go through doors. Me and him was just saying, man, I wish we could just take one nigga right here, one nigga right here.
Yeah.
But it's not that simple.
not that
It's
simple.
not as simple as
And
a
they're
phone
literally
call.
10 feet away,
Away
bro.
from each other.
10
It's
feet.
not as simple
same
as a
place.
phone call saying,
Nah, it's
yo,
not.
let's make up.
Yeah.
It's not as simple as that. It's years and years,
Years
of
of pain.
fuck you and not fuck you.
Yeah.
And I love you, but I fucking hate, like, bro, niggas ain't gonna decide to be cool until they decide to be cool, my nigga. Sometimes it's still never gonna probably
Yeah,
be
it could
right,
take
bro.
a century.
It might just be the way, this is the way shit gonna be forever. You feel me? And I realize that with certain people, sometimes you gotta love them from a distance.
Yeah.
You feel me? And
Sometimes
that's
it's
just-
even connected family.
Bro, what? Man.
The most. It's
bro.
connected family.
I chose my family, bro.
Yeah.
Outside of my mother and my niece, but it's
Yeah.
like, that's all of us. I see Flacco take care of his cousins, his
Yeah.
brothers, his certain people that he didn't even really see growing, but he
Wow.
revived that. Me, I never had that mindset. It's like, yo, bro,
It's
I didn't
hard.
ask for us to have the same blood. Like, I chose this nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? That's just my mentality.
Why
like,
do you think you have that mentality? I
just
suppose.
because, like,
'Cause
nigga,
he a
that's
piece of shit.
life.
He
Nah,
a
that's
piece of
life.
shit.
I did not choose for you to be my cousin. You lame. Not even like you're lame
Nah,
on
but
some.
they lame
you
on
can't
some.
dress
They
like
don't.
it just,
Nah, I'm on some. They lame can't dress. Like it be blowing my. And I, like, yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. What Ye said we was in Berlin. He said, "Nigga, you dress like the corny cousin at the wedding. I mean, at the family reunion. Like, damn. Like when you think about it, you be like, I love my cousins. I love my god brother. But damn, them niggas dress lame as hell,
Yeah.
bro. And I can't like if somebody dress like you know how like if you dress how you dress, at
Yeah.
least you have your own style. that makes
best
me,
out of
that makes me appreciate it, right?
For sure.
A motherfucker that just either just think they doing it and that just irk me, and it's just like, bro, money can't buy style, and sometimes it's just motherfuckers who don't got money and they still don't. I'll be like, no excuses. When I was dead broke, I was doing this shit, bro. So I don't want to hear nothing. I don't wanna hear nothing.
Yo, bro, style not even sound cliche or like corny, like that shit's dead. Sense. For real. Like having genuine style universally across the board to where I could be like, yo, I would never wear that, but
it's
yo,
fire.
yeah, I give you your shit.
It's
Like
fire.
that's
Yeah.
fire. Like
Right,
you get what I'm
right,
saying?
yeah.
Like that's really a gift. Like to have to wake up.
You rarely see it. It's like when you go to if you go to Japan, you could really see people just dressing without the mood board. I
Yo.
think you just see too much of the mood board, so you
Yeah.
see too much, and your head don't let you change it. When you're in Japan, you really see people just wear colors like it's not a thing, and it's like you just mix it. And
Or the
it's
best
not
is like when you actually think of an outfit when it's time to get dressed and like literally like you can look through
completely
pouch
do it
and just
differently. Yeah, and do it differently.
and then just, like
yeah.
like bro, that's a gift to me, bro. Like
Yeah.
I take pride in it. Like that's what I'm saying. That's these niggas don't know. These niggas, these people who thinking that they I like these niggas will wholeheartedly like go in the store and put on a whole new outfit and be like
Yeah.
not against it, but that's why I can even say with certain, not even try to fake pit none of my landings. It's like Atlanta niggas is like they mentality on this shit, they heart in it. Now they may not dress like how you just said, it's like yo, your style is your style.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, your heart is.
But they
in,
really
yo,
love
bro,
this shit,
They
and
love
you
it.
gotta appreciate that.
They love it,
But
bro.
a lot of niggas,
And so you gotta
be
eat for effort.
tacky,
Yeah, they
bro.
love
for
it.
effort.
But I won't take away how your heart in it, cause that's I'm imagining
How I
you
would feel
feeling
about
exactly
that,
how I was
yeah.
feeling. Y'all feeling like that, so I be like, yeah, your shit, fly your shit.
right.
You could have give a little pointer,
Yeah.
but it's like you can't take that away, bro. You
Yeah,
can't
no,
take,
nobody can.
bro. That shit is this, bro.
Yeah.
Is really in you, not on you, for real, for real.
But with family, do you feel like, because with me, I have the problem of like, I think with certain family members, is like going through that emotional box that you're going to go through when you try to reconnect with them, you know what I mean? Like, and what you do have to talk about. And I'm just like, it's better not.
You rather
And just
avoid
kind
it.
of move on. And I'm about to start my own family. And I'm just like, you know what I mean?
know what it
So,
is?
But with you,
You probably not confrontational though.
not so much.
Yeah,
I'm not
man,
really.
that shit.
But you
probably
get
give
to a
anxiety.
point where it's like,
You
do I want to
over it.
add that stress value
Yeah.
to what I already have?
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's what it really is behind with you? Like,
Nah,
or
I
do you-
just
it's like-
dead always had the like realization. It's like I didn't ask for none of y'all
Right.
niggas. Like,
Right,
like I
right.
don't even really.
You basically raised
No, yeah.
yourself though, to be honest. It's like
in a way, yeah. I won't
the
take
streets
up-
kind of raise you.
Yeah, in a way, no, my
You
mom
had a good
fully,
mother,
yeah,
bro.
I
Stop
got a
that.
good
I
mom.
don't
She
know
gave
her,
me
I
the
didn't
tip-
know about that.
You
Come
gotta
on,
meet her,
man.
but
Yeah.
His mother is a good woman, and
she
has
gave me
lot
a
of
proper.
style.
Yeah, no,
Right.
yeah, my mom, exactly, but. My mom fully raised me. I always had like my world, my way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like, if my cousin was to cross me, I would feel more hurt if he crossed because like nigga, I chose you. You get what I'm
Right,
saying? Like
right,
I
right.
chose,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
chose you to be in my
Right,
life. You get what I'm
right,
saying? Like
right,
that's thicker
yeah.
than anything blood. Like you feel me? It's like bro, I
Damn.
gave you that. Like
Right.
I'm supposed to fuck with you because of my cousin. All right, our auntie's gonna get it together.
Yeah.
No, it's like bro, it just me. And
It's
you.
a different love
Mm-hmm.
for my brothers.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I gotta go off what he said. I couldn't agree more. You know, you choose them, but at the same time, like the love is so unconditional.
You choose them.
Yeah, the love is
Because
so,
that's a family that you picked. That's a family that you had around for real and saw like the dark shit
and
or
y'all
like
went through
whatever
some
the
real
good
dark
yeah.
stages together. Can't
Yeah,
nothing,
of course.
can't nothing fix that.
Not by force.
And that's that, bro. That's really like you and Luca or some shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if Luca let Hollywood get to his head. And
I think I get on the phone with Luca every 2 days. Not as much now, but like before, to like bark him out
level him down.
and like be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, yeah.
Or if like you just see him in a photo with a bunch of ops at One Oak or some shit, and I'm just like, yo, this.
Well, that's Luca. I ain't gonna hold you. That's Luca. Everybody love Luca. But Luca a whole Hollywood nigga now, but it's
I'm like,
cool.
loyalty.
Nah, but that's
Sometimes but he really is like Lucas. He's had my back when I've probably been at
he
my
love you,
worst.
though. He love you, though.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And
I had this. I I think maybe 2 years ago, I had meningitis, which sounds disgusting, but that's like this type of flu that kind of, it could kill you. And nobody would link me. Like my mom wasn't even, I was living with my mom at the time. She was like out. Like I was just alone in Harlem in like this room with like a fan, like a VHS player. And I'm just like freaking out, like I'm dizzy, everything. Luca's like, yo, come through. I came to his house. And
How you came through? You could walk and shit?
I had to. I had to figure out how to get there. I was like, yo, Luca's gonna take care of me. Fuck it. So I figured out how to get there, but for like, none of my homies wanted to see me. They were like, yo, we're gonna catch that shit. Me and Luca was like, literally like, I think like sleeping in the same room. And he was like bringing me tea and like taking care of me every day until I got better. It's just shit like,
Nobody could.
I think when Luca gets on that, if he's ever on that, we have moments because this scene is so crazy and just the way you saying it's approaching its peak, like it feels like it's ended. You think about that all the time. So some people can maybe try to overstep that, and some people could be like, I'm patient, I'm waiting on this. Some people like, I feel like sometimes he gets caught up in that, and it's not, he doesn't genuinely mean to.
Yeah.
Because he's such a beautiful, if you know him, he's a beautiful
For
soul.
sure. You know,
You know what I
I
mean?
mean, come on. You know he know him.
Yeah, of course.
For sure. I
course.
know, nigga, I knew Luca since, how old was Luca when I first, 13?
Nah, yeah, about 14.
13,
13,
14?
14.
Yeah.
Nah,
I knew Luca
legit.
since when he had a fro.
Yeah.
Nigga. Like,
And- yeah.
yeah, man.
It's
Niggas
crazy.
used to be at my crib. Young Luca. I always fucked with Luca.
But we got that same shit. Like,
Yeah.
our niggas get caught up in emotions of being this. Like, even our own
Our
niggas,
own
bro. Like,
It's different.
and you gotta level them out. And sometimes they just gotta go through shit, bro.
Right,
like,
right,
to
right.
really realize what the fuck is going on. Like, yeah, you that. But it could easily
It
be
could
this.
easily
And
be
then how the
taken.
fuck you gonna handle it? Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, you just gotta. Time tells all. Like that's
Yeah.
like my nowadays over past year, that's my favorite thing. Say like I let time handle everything, whether it's in quote unquote my favor
Right.
or not in my favor.
So
like,
you believe more in faith, and it'll just fall in the hands the way it's supposed
bro,
to.
I feel like it's like that's the contradiction. I'm like, yo, it's all already written, but at the
Right.
same time, you have your own
You
choice.
have your own
like,
choice.
So it goes hand in hand.
Right,
but I
right,
feel
right.
like like you got the red pill or the blue pill with
Right.
everything.
Yeah.
Everything that
Everything
you
is
do.
yeah.
Getting dressed, these females, motherfucking what business decision you gonna make,
Right.
who your partner is, if you want to go to this club, is either on, off, black, white. What's the opposite? Wood, metal? Like, I don't know.
Right,
but
right,
I'm not
right,
good
yeah.
on physics, but like shit like that. Like, you
Yeah.
just got your own choice. So that's what it's all about. Like, I just let time tell, like, I let time tell everything. So if I'm like, I'm close, we sleep in the same bed, and then we
right.
separate. This is the same nigga you would sleep in the bed with, bro. Pause,
yeah.
like,
Yeah, nah,
and
no
then
pause.
you
it's
can't
just like
even
you-
be in the same section in the club as
Right,
them,
right,
bro.
right, right,
like,
right, right, right.
that shit,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
But you just gotta chin up. Life goes on. You feel me?
Yeah.
And hopefully it gets to that point where if he ever get at a low point or something like that,
Yeah.
or I ever get a low point, it should never be no. Hopefully anybody should get a low point, but it's like, yo, bro, that time will tell if you're a real nigga or not. Because
100%.
no matter what, we were just saying fuck each other while you was number 2 on the charts and I was number 8.
And number 8, yeah.
But at the end of the day, bro, I won't forget that
No,
bed.
ever.
You feel me?
No,
So it's like,
never.
yo, come on.
Yeah, that's exactly. I agree 100%.
Come on, let's do it. Like,
He's tatted. I got him tatted
oh yeah, for sure.
already.
That's young Luca. That's the
young
Luca
Luca.
we know.
You know what, just talking about fashion and shit, like, I could really remember when I would go to Paris. It'd just be me and this nigga right here.
Yeah.
Me and this little nigga, bro. Fans waiting
And outside the room, they ain't know who no rappers was. They ain't know who nobody was. You in the camera way, bro.
Yeah, we're up.
But on top of that, they didn't want y'all there.
Nah, that's not the case, bro. I remember being in Dior, being the first black man signed to Dior. You feel what I'm saying? Like first
Yeah.
black man signed to Dior.
Not
bro.
artists.
Fucking crazy.
Not
yeah,
artists.
First black man.
Black
period.
Yeah.
signed to Dior. I remember going to like a lot of these like meetings or whatnot or dinners and shit and like being the only heterosexual black man in the whole
And why I can
motherfucking
commend
shit.
him is not even on my own dick. He brought this one. I'm dirty Ian Conn, dirty Ian Conn. Well, I'm front row at the Dior show, beat up Hirachis, motherfucker. No, I was still Flea now.
Yeah, yeah.
Acne, big Acne Parker, big vest, and I'm sitting right there, and I used to feel for him. Cause I'm like, yo, you just got in, and you brought
he's
me,
bringing
even
me
though you
still,
got the
even
vision
still,
on me,
yeah.
bro. You got the vision on me. It's like, damn, bro. Like, I know, like, it's not that I don't belong here, cause I'm gonna write these. I'm gonna dictate what
Yeah,
go
of
on,
course.
indirectly or directly.
Yeah.
Regardless, but it's like, damn, you really took that.
Yeah.
If I, bro, I'm sitting, yo, bro, what was it? What was the modeling agency when we went the Les Twins and all that? The
Next.
dinner, huh? It was
Next.
Nets. The Nets did ain't nothing but Supermodel, all that, and he like, yo, bro, like,
Damn.
this is the future right here. To like the owner of Nets, he's like, owner of Nets don't know. They look at me confused, like,
What is he talking
like,
about?
what the fuck? Like, I don't get, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's facts, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we was, like, we really had to fight, like, this whole pair shit. Yo,
Yeah.
we the ones, nah, let me stop. I'm gonna say we the one. But we made the world small to the broad, because this is that time where niggas was not traveling, bro.
Yeah.
Like, unless you was really that
Yeah.
already, niggas wasn't traveling.
Only
at
niggas that
all.
ever
We
did
made
Paris
this shit
Fashion
small.
Week once before us was Jay and Taz and them that one time with Verge.
Wow.
Other than that, you ain't never see that again. And we talking about 5 years later, though.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas
Like,
was doing shows and shit overseas, but
Yeah.
as far as like really up into like making it home,
Right.
making it home, like
What?
nah, we live here.
we go sit down right
Residencies.
now. What?
Tell me about that photo with Travis and Theo in Paris.
Travis, that wasn't just a photo. We all used to bang together. Like,
Was that around the same time?
no, this
It
is
was even
after
way
I'm
before that.
already This is like I'm already established. He's on a whole different wavelength. Like
Yeah.
this is when he tapped into actually with the designers making clothes,
Yeah.
like doing collabs and
Yeah.
shit. So like he made me a voice of like the streets. You feel me? Like
Right.
I have to, yo, bro, Rocco, this, that, like we work on it. Niggas had to get hip and.
You would.
No one about nothing,
He
bro.
was also the first to name these brands in a song. Nobody had heard it on wax.
That's wow.
Ye dropped Alexander Wang. That was it. But you was like naming
Ye and
all.
Pharrell. You have to understand, we still going off
Pharrell.
daily law. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah.
how could we say like Pharrell God, like of the culture, not
Right,
disrespecting
right.
any God, but like
It's
he's
like
the
Pharrell God and Ye
Jesus,
Jesus.
and then we
Jesus, yeah.
just the loyal shepherds, like
Yeah,
who
yeah.
have to get the word across.
Right.
Nigga, I ain't no Jehovah Witness.
Nah, but we have to voice that.
Yeah.
Like Rick, Raph, all that. Of course, niggas know where it started, but just more so, it's like, bro, like niggas did not understand. Like this shit sounds so complex.
Complex. And someone who don't know it sounds so foreign.
Like you know that feeling, like when you like, yo, what the fuck that nigga? Yo, that's that Rick Owens shit niggas be talking about.
Right.
Oh word, and then that's before like they took the beatings, like they took that. You feel
They
me? But
took the
we the ones,
stones.
we the
Yeah.
ones who made niggas actually consume that for real, outside the small demographic of what we were like
Yeah.
already. So that's why
That's a
I can't pay
fact.
how much we can't pay how much to a nigga like Curtis. Like that's for like, yo, you not. No beat up shoes. I was like, my man got on 85s with the Dior's. Like,
Yeah.
And now look at
with the
85.
nice fitted
Bro, we was the,
tees.
you do know ASAP. Look
Like-
back at all our photos starting from 2011. I only wore 2 pair of Jordans my whole life.
Wow.
2 numbers. What was those numbers?
The ones and the fours.
Wow.
Faithfully.
That's it.
85s at that.
85s. Ones and
Beat up.
4s. I ain't do no other numbers.
With some $1,000 jeans on now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
With a Supreme tee that like what the fuck?
Yeah,
like when
yeah,
they make
yeah.
that at that time,
At
that's
that
when
time,
niggas like,
at
yo,
that time.
before these
Yeah.
archives and
Right,
these I like
Yeah.
most of these niggas not real preem. The real preem heads got rid of. Real is a real preem head.
Yeah.
Like I say, bro, the real preem heads
Yeah,
got so
got
over.
rid of
They
it.
got rid of
They
their
got rid of
collection,
it.
bro.
Is out in the world again.
Nigga, I collected 3 PE jackets, bro. One off rail. You got one off.
I got
rail.
one over, bro.
Got one off rail. I was so tight. I used to
You wanted that
idolize
shit.
that jacket.
Yo,
Nigga,
that
I
shit
would
went
look
through
on
a lot.
TV.
That jacket
Was hold out though. It went through a lot of ASAP members. I
Yo,
ain't gonna
bro,
lie.
TV Rocky World 106. Then he got one at the RSVP gallery. This shit
Yeah.
archived.
Nah,
in there,
that
bro. RSVP, and you wore. I think you wore.
I wore the
red
one he gave me at the
106.
RSVP. I wore the one Rel gave me at RSVP.
And you wore a yellow one during the photo shoot. but
I
they
wore the
and
black
white.
one. I wore the black one on the motherfucking 106. That wasn't
Yeah.
from Rel. I had to do my trade, you know. Had to go trade something.
But more or less, it's like all the real pre-meds got rid of their shit. A lot of the shit you see, it's new niggas that, of course, like I said, we don't knock it, bro. Is you got to show, but it's like the ones who are psyching out. It's like we showed them that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we broke that. Supreme resale been gone, but I'm talking about as far as collecting these niggas,
it.
scamming each other and all that, bro. That's based off stories that they heard about.
y'all.
What?
Finessing.
Oh, boy. That's me and Bart. Oh boy, don't let us. Oh yeah, we
You
don't
ran
send
off
your
with
shit.
it,
We
man.
don't even know how to send out shit. These niggas send that shit. Yo, bro, I see you. We coming on time, bro. We gonna look out for you. We gonna get you a picture.
Let me. Yo, them niggas is a motherfucking mess, man.
So, tell me about the. Have you guys watched the Riot Rave video? When was the last time y'all watched it? When was the last time you watched it?
It's been a minute, but we know what's up though.
Probably like 2 years ago.
If you watch that video, it's so insane.
You see Luca on top of it.
It's not just
Graveyard.
Luca. It's Luca, Ass Pizza, Race Corrupted Mind is at the truck waiting to get a shirt.
That's what he was talking about with Mike DeRula. I sent Mike DeRula over there. Yo, Mike, what the? Yo, Mike started crying, bro. I'm on was it FaceTime? This is FaceTime only on Wi-Fi, bro. I'm like, yo, why you talking to my son like that, bro? Mike DeRula, yo, bro, I'm gonna tell your mother, yo, this ain't no place for a child like me. From across the block, bro.
Just blowing his whole spot up.
This is real warrior swag.
what,
The way
nigga?
Flacco pulled up, you know, this one, he dramatic. He Flacco, he.
Yeah.
Yo, niggas ready? Are you ready? Like, I'm on FaceTime. I'm sweating. This is why I call myself moving to London, bro. I'm in Shaban Bell kitchen, my nigga. I got a pack of cigarettes, chain smoking. Yo, bro, you got had the young niggas.
Oh my God.
Yo,
It was a
bro.
day before.
Yeah, we
Y'all
announced
shut
the
that
night
shit
before.
down.
Yeah.
Bro, nigga, I remember that video. When I seen it, I wasn't there. I
Right,
wasn't there,
right.
no editing,
I
none
ain't
of
never
that.
seen
Yeah.
that much kids show up. To
Yo,
some
bro,
shit,
these niggas was breaking the
Ferraris.
cop,
Yeah.
cop cars with skateboards, funerals.
Then we had the fake.
Graveyards.
We made a fake cop car. And then they ended up niggas was jumping on the motherfucking regular
Oh my
cop cars
God.
back in Soho. Like, bro, it got fucked
Wow.
up. They fucked up taxi cars. They fucked up Ferraris, all
Yeah.
that shit, nigga. I was banned from making videos in New York for years.
How? Yeah, who came up with the idea? How'd that happen?
That was me.
That was awful.
Damn.
Yeah, I just wanted to make an art video for V-Long.
Wow. But
Oh, that's when you had to trade in your ID. For
you,
your
oh,
sweater.
that's what I was gonna say.
You know
Yeah.
how many niggas IDs I still got?
You had to trade in your ID for the V loan
Nigga, I
piece.
came back to New York. I seen a stack of like 25 to 30 IDs. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck? Like these niggas really for this sweater?
For the
Nigga,
V loan, because you guys
but
gave it,
they
because
kept
y'all gave it that
12
power.
in them, if you see, this is when V-Lone not out yet. So
Right,
you
right,
see a
right,
nigga
right.
with V-Lone sweater. Yo, why you ain't get back that sweater? Like they pressing young
shit.
niggas. Young niggas take out their sweater right there.
Oh.
It's like, hey, you ain't getting back your ID. Straight like that.
Nigga,
Back in the
pressing,
day.
nigga. This some real 2013 shit, man. 2013 was a crazy year.
But at the time, you was making beats,
Yeah.
and the song on it, I think, was a beat you
Was a beat
made.
that I made with Bauer, yeah.
What happened with that? Why you never dropped that? Because I was wondering that too.
I was discouraged.
Why?
I felt like I wasn't good enough because I didn't master.
I thought you was better than Clem's Casino. Wow. I thought that 100%.
Me actually hearing that album, bro, was very. Yeah,
I haven't
very,
heard it.
It's a
From
great-
what I heard,
I could play you it.
Because I know there's some on the Suddenly documentary, and I
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
and I know that there's in that video. I'm
It's
like,
a beautiful, and that goes to say certain shit that you do in your life is not. It's not gonna be relevant to years later. Like,
Yeah.
yo, that's a movie score, bro.
Right.
Like that album is
Yeah.
legit. I'm saying it for first time. That shit's
Wow.
like a legit. Like you will be at least nominated for award if you don't win it off of that album, bro. Off
Yeah,
those sounds.
I was just always
It's
done
discouraged
right.
because I didn't master it. Like, I couldn't do it without an engineer.
right.
So,
right.
like, how can I call myself a producer?
But then you got producers who literally have other minion producers come in, make a beat for them, slap his name on it, and then it's a hit record by.
I feel you. I'm not one of those niggas. I've never been a
They gotta be
It's hands
genuine.
on with
It's
all
like
our
a skater holding a skateboard by the
Right,
rim. Like,
right.
come on, bro. Like
By
you
the
just,
strap.
yeah, bro. It's over. Like what? Yeah. Like, what are you doing, bro? It's like,
Right.
I just never been into the poser culture, bro. And that's all this shit is right
We
now.
hands
They
on
can
with
smoke
all
and
our
mirrors.
art, bro.
I gotta
Yeah.
be authentic.
Hands on.
If it take me 40, if I'm gonna be 41 by the time I've really mastered
out, yeah.
how to produce, that's when I'm gonna put it out. This sounds great. I orchestrated everything, all that. I produced all of that, but I still don't know how to do it. I don't even know how to organize shit, or I don't really know how to sequence shit by myself with programming.
It take a lot of
Ableton.
focus to do
What's
it.
crazy is he had me go through his laptop when we was in Japan. He went to a important dinner. I'm like, nah, I'm straight. Like this one, I'm off. I go through that laptop. I could have shed to like that. Like, bro,
have
those
shed a tear.
sounds, nah, for real. It's not even like, yo, my brother did this.
Nah,
like,
nah.
if anybody's like, yo, those sounds like songs with twigs is just straight a vibe,
2012.
my nigga. Like
Songs
a
with
vibe,
Twigs from
no
2012.
words.
Damn.
Some just got one verses. You could pit out now and just like, yo, what the fuck, like.
Damn.
But that's how advanced it really was. But like,
Dexter took the album, by the way.
Right. Oh, he took it?
Dexter took the album, and it's his passion project. So he's been cutting films.
Dexter
with-
Navy?
Yeah, since
So he's making a movie to us.
since 2014.
And he's still working on it.
Still working on it.
Damn.
Brother, put him on your lap.
oh no, I'm not getting shit. No, you don't got to do all that. Okay.
Oh, damn.
He mad as hell. He like,
Yeah.
Wally,
Yo, Wally.
the throne big enough for both of us, bro.
Yo, Wally.
Damn, he said, nah.
You
I'm
on your
just
game
like,
of
Now you
dog
want to
shit.
look. You want something.
yeah,
from
you
back.
reminiscing.
Feel
You
bad.
reminiscing.
He said,
said
part
you
of my
took me
back.
off.
You gonna really do that to me?
Yo,
Or
Wally.
is it like a female? I'm leaving.
Yo, Wally.
He really looked back
Yo,
where your
bro.
mic fell.
You really want a pity party out here. Wally.
Wally. Oh my God.
Come here.
Yo, stop that.
Come
Wally.
here, bro. Stop acting like a little punk, man.
Wally.
Wally, you know I love you.
Yo,
Oh,
Wally.
man.
Yo, he really hurt.
Damn.
He pouting.
Wow, he's shivering now. This
Wally.
is crazy. Wally.
Wally. Yo, he was about
It
to
was a
fight you.
prank, bro. Did you feel discouraged because you felt like it wasn't the album they wanted to hear?
Nah, I just felt discouraged because I felt like it's almost like how I felt when I put out Testing. It just was like me learning
Yeah.
opposed to just, perfected work. I think people only want perfection. from me.
Perfection.
You know what I'm saying? They never want process. People
Yeah.
don't care about layers. People don't care about colors. They don't care about feeling.
Mm.
They don't even care about lyrics for the
Right.
most part. So most
No, they
people,
don't, yeah.
Most people, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's just like, when it came to the instrumental album, I knew that people, one thing's for sure is I knew internally that I didn't master the art of production and producing.
Right, right.
And the sound sounded good, and I'm a great curator and orchestrator, and I'm a great producer, but I just need to know how to program and engineer.
Yeah.
And if I can't do that, if I can't be in my bedroom by myself making the best sounds, then
It's
I'm
not
a
ready.
poser.
Yeah.
I'm not ready, bro.
It's like even the beats you choose, like you hear some instrumentals now, and you could just hear the like on top of it. You know what I mean? Before you even if it's not on there, you hear it. Like that was a sound.
Yeah, man.
Or a big thing is you giving somebody they culture, the
Yeah.
best of they like.
The best of their culture. Yeah.
Exactly. That
yeah.
they not even hip to like.
That's
It's not
hard.
even
That's
yo,
a
I'm about
bar.
to come in your city and yo, I'm about to do this and I use it. We not vultures, bro. We not fucking colonists, bro.
This
like,
is what y'all made. This
exactly. Like this is what's in your city. This is around you.
Yeah.
Tap into
There's
that.
a new version of that, and giving them that. This is a new version of that.
That's a
Rock with
fact.
this.
That's a fact. I feel like now times are changing and there's room for people like Solange, like Tyler, like Frank, like myself, like all those people that kind of make like eccentric but still tapped into the mainstream.
Yeah.
I think like now more so than ever it's time for it's a good timing for us. That's encouragement.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I don't think people literally, can fathom what goes through the mind or the process when making any of this shit.
With Tyler, it was like people couldn't understand that he had humor, but also can make art. And he would put instrumentals that he made on his album with everything else and like try to spoon feed it to them. And it was, I feel like you went through a lot of that.
Yeah, because Tyler had to stop being funny and he had to stay out the light for a while for people to take his shit serious. They looked
That's
at
a
him too
fact.
much as a goofball and they didn't know how much of a pure artist he was. I knew from the jump. That's not why I only fuck with him. That's really one of my closest friends, obviously, but at the same time, I do appreciate and identify with his artistry.
Yeah.
I feel like motherfuckers ain't really understand, like, bro, he funny by nature, but he's
Yeah, it's
also
by nature.
talented.
It's not
by
on some troll shit.
He's talented by far, way further and more extremely than he is funny. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And that's the case. People, his fans knew that, but now the masses is going, oh my God.
That's what he was doing.
Oh, that's what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like now I'm pretty by nature. I'm the fashion nigga by nature, and they taking that and they thinking that that's all the nigga got to offer.
Yeah.
And that's why, you know, niggas got to step back from the fashion shit for a bit and just kind of like, you know, fuck them up. And that's another thing with the instrumentals. I just want to really, if it takes me a whole decade, I'm going to give you the best instrumental album that I could do. The best. And it's not going to sound like nobody else's. I don't want to pick up a new career being a producer, none of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I literally just, that's one of my passion projects. I love everything I do. I love clothes. I can't help it. What you want me to do?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Everybody got to get dressed every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love this shit. It's in my sleep, it's in my blood. I do this in my sleep. You feel me? It's just, I dream, I wake up thinking about designs. I go to sleep, sometimes I think about rhymes and I wake up and I gotta remember it and put it in my phone and then go back to sleep. Sometimes you wake up in the morning, that shit is trash. Sometimes it's great. You know, at the end of the day, it's just everything I do is what I live. I'm stuck in this shit. I can't get away from it no matter how much I try, no matter how hard I try, you know?
Ian, what would you say is the next step for you?
Lifestyle, man. Being an OG and not an old head. Please don't get it confused. Don't get it twisted.
It's a big difference.
Being an OG.
What's the difference between being an OG and an old head for the people that don't know?
Please explain, elaborate.
Please explain
young blood.
that, yes.
Elaborate.
Old
Yes.
head is more so a nigga who feels like they have entitlement based off their age or I didn't seen this,
Or
I
being
didn't
there, or
seen that,
being
yeah,
there.
or yeah, being
Physically just being
yeah,
there.
just being. I didn't see.
And
like,
they always out of touch and out of tune with shit, man.
like that's entitlement. Like you have to pay your respect based off that. Like I
Yeah.
respect everyone. I don't give a fuck if you 18-year-old kid and I'm the one who's seen it.
Yeah.
But if you actually live that shit, all right, I smell it, and I'm supposed to teach you about that or catch you up as much as you can for certain shit that you didn't know.
Right.
That's what a real OG is supposed to do. Teach you.
Teach you.
Lead you. The tell you your mistakes
Yeah.
or certain things. If that OG with you, take the bullet for you. Like, nah, fall back, young blood. I'm about to go
I know
ahead.
about this. I know about this. And it's crazy. An old head, bitter.
Of
Always
course.
trying to tell you doing it
course.
wung, you fucking it up.
Yeah.
Just-
It'll take a lot for them.
that sample you using right now, I was at that show when he performed that live,
Like,
and then they go around.
It'll take you
I'm the one-
years.
I'm the one who put him on that.
Yeah,
I taught him.
yeah.
I taught him about that whole record. Like,
Yeah.
like
Or
nah.
or even if they hate from early, it'll take years for them to be like, I ain't gonna lie, that was all right. That was cool. And that's all you'll get. It was like, all right, yeah, no, it was cool. You was really doing it.
or
Like-
old head try to live through you
Yeah.
instead of just
helping you.
Just
grab-
helping you.
you.
Nobody taught me
Helping you.
how to make clothes. And people who start these like t-shirt brands, they'll just think that's like what you have to do and then you're on. Like you put in years of like watching from the back. And then even then, like you have to learn about how you get a fulfillment center, what the right cut from a fulfillment center is. On top of that, you have to learn how it actually works, how big a graphic could be. How many manufacturers you have to fuck with when the colors, it's like 20 colors on it. Nobody teaches you this shit.
yeah, facts.
And you gotta learn that
Facts.
shit the way
And-
you learn on like
and
how to
what's-
make it in America when
And
the
what's
truck of your
crazy
inventory go
is
missing.
How
Pieces.
Yeah.
how you can how we can be held as this in fashion. No cap, bro. You didn't learn how to really make clothes until as
We got
recently,
older.
bro.
Yeah.
We got older.
Like, for real.
We
And
got
these
older.
young
We had to
niggas
go
is the
through-
ones
we had to
that's
go
running
through
with
the
the
fire.
brands.
We
These
had to
young
go through the
niggas is
fire.
the ones who actually are having the brands who.
Bro, that's not even a joke though.
It's not.
That's-
no.
Bro, that's not a joke.
No.
It's funny, but it's not a joke.
How you this? But we didn't even like.
Cause we live it.
Cause we live it.
Yo, bro, I'm gonna come clean. You brought up crispy. You funny as hell. It's crisp or crispy? The jeans that they were making and how to make it in America.
Crisp. It was crisp. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was from that episode. They lost a truck of all their inventory, and they had to drop it like the next week, and they just completely fucked up. But it's like you learn from going through it, 100%, and that's why even my wife Erin, us together is insane. She had Shop Jean, and that was like insane for girls on the internet, but then completely lost it all. And the knowledge from that.
Yo, when I met Erin, bro, I can commend your wife, bro.
I know her?
Yeah, I know. No,
Okay.
you would know her by face. She definitely used to be like in the
On the
Soho, V-Files days, all that, bro. She was the first, bro. Literally, she
Before
was the first
V-Files.
female to, yeah, exactly, to get different, like this, that, like sort of what we doing right now.
Yeah.
With all like we finding this young blood, we find this, and then we just combine it all together. His wife was doing that back in the, like the first female, at least that I seen,
Yeah.
who really just made that, and for online, though,
Yeah.
for online, it brought like girls together.
Yes.
And I could commend her because this one I was going through a rough time, and she actually came to me and talked to me. It's like, no, I respect you. And I was like, nah, bro, like you was really. I respect
Damn.
anybody who actually broke barriers, bro.
Yeah. Damn.
And she was one of those females,
Thank you.
bro.
I appreciate that.
Like for real, like she, and I see how she better you. Everybody need a female to better. You can go through this girl.
Everybody.
Everybody.
But
Everybody
every
need a female to
bro,
better them,
who
man.
betters them.
Yeah.
You know what I've been?
She changed literally everything. Like,
So would you say you was a piece of shit before her, and then she taught you how to be a real nigga?
nah, see, I feel like it was a balance of like, I always thought like this, and my mind was always like,
But she brought the best of you out.
she added the structure that the other side that I didn't know, and I always had the plans of doing it like this, and I wouldn't say I was a dirtbag, because I read people like within the first 5 seconds of talking to them, and you like that too a lot. But with her, it was just kind of like she knew everything business related, and I knew exactly like what I wanted. Like, I don't know, when I met her, I was like completely broke, and she was like, you know Rossi from Milk, why don't you go to his office and ask him for a desk? And like that's the way she would plot out. And when I met her, like Spaghetti Boys had like nothing, like it was like a hamster wheel. We just kept failing. She made this whole Google spreadsheet. She's like, this is how you'll make like this amount of money next month, and to the T, that's how much we made. So it was like that type of knowledge. A lot of niggas don't want to change and don't see the help that comes into their life. And especially with guys and girls, it's like an ego thing where you can't be like, you right, you just keep doing it the way you do it until you burn out. She brought that to me when I was in a place in my life where I was like, I can't, like, why am I broke? Like, why am I doing this? And it just made sense. And it was, before that it was just what we on. Like, we wake up at 5 in the morning, and if there's an email, we like will not go to sleep for 2 hours, like going through like why it's good, why it's bad, how we should do it. Like that's how we threw a film festival. Like we did that together on, like, we saw some dirty theater, went home, how can we throw a film festival? She's like, well, we gotta get the clearances of the movies. Like, let's start hitting up these, like that's how we work together, and it's insane. We found that balance. I don't think I was a piece of shit. I just like didn't have the information, and a lot of people don't have it. But as a man, I was really getting tired of girls in general. I was like going crazy because it's really, really hard to find a woman who's on that and
Especially
and sees
bro.
besides
These-
everything.
These
you know?
bitches just know how to
It's
take
hard.
photos. They
It's
don't
hard.
cook, they don't clean, they
None
don't even
of
know how to come
Internet
up with
culture,
strategies.
females, or
Yeah.
just females that's really
Yeah.
good women inside, but they
Yeah.
just so caught up.
Yeah.
It's like the girl who's screaming city girl lyrics. Fuck a nigga and then gone to sleep crying that night.
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh
like,
my
what,
God,
you
I
just
wish I
yelled
had
at.
that
You
nigga.
literally
Like,
how do you not see the
like,
correlation?
you gonna say like you not no city girl. You like gone Coretta Scott. Like, no cap. Straight up, shout
know,
out city girls.
I always felt like I ain't really know how to treat a woman up until I got like a little older. Like I didn't know how to properly treat a woman. Cause I was just so used to fucking with these nasty hoes. Like I just ain't never know how to treat a lady.
I want him to have a wife and a child so bad,
Yeah.
bro. Like
Man,
I
I
pray
know.
for
You
it.
should, man. You should settle down.
I'm not gonna do that for the sake of doing it.
Yeah.
I gotta find the right
yeah,
bitch.
that's a right.
You know
Yeah,
what
that's a
I'm saying?
fact. I knew how to do it. I just like, I don't know. I was always the same person. It was just like, but then when I was fucking, like, just when I was with random girls, it was like, it was driving me crazy because it's like, why am I doing this? You would hear her talk about something and it's just like, wait, who am I with? Like, this is who I'm next to. You know what I mean? Like, you're next to them. You're like, why am I doing this?
like, why am
the
I
pussy
fucking
isn't
with-
worth it.
Yeah.
No.
Those nut realizations.
And you're fucking up both of your lives now because it's like, why the fuck, like, did I take it this far just to, it's not, and there was a point where I just wasn't talking to girls at all. You remember when we was on that boat?
Yeah.
We was on,
Y'all had some nice bitches though.
me, I didn't have no bitches.
Nah, but bro had his cute little girlfriend at the time.
I wasn't even in a relationship and I
Nah,
had
but
no
bro
bitches.
had his cute little girlfriend.
Who, Luca? She was an accessory, bro.
I know.
And that's what I always yelled at Luca about. You can't just have a girlfriend who
But
like
it's aesthetic.
is a soft-spoken mouse.
It's aesthetic.
Bro, we're like into like people who have opinion. You know what I mean? It's an aesthetic and it's not right.
Yeah.
When we were on the boat,
I had
we-
100 bitches.
we hold on.
I had 1,000 bitches.
Luca was like, yo, there's this DJ Khaled cruise in Miami. I was like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? Like, what the fuck? He was like, I'm getting paid. Let's just go with the cruise. And I'm like, all right, bro. I got him. I'm like, I'm just going with Luca. We get on the boat. We find out he is not getting paid.
You
And we're-
lying, bro.
I swear to God, we already on the water.
For sure, I already knew it.
So now,
He knew he wasn't
Really
getting
on some
paid. He knew he
vacancy
wasn't
shit,
getting paid.
bro, yeah.
He
I'm
knew he
taking
wasn't
till you
getting
make
paid.
it.
He knew he wasn't getting paid.
Yes.
He knew he wasn't getting
Luca.
paid.
That's when he actually started making some money. So he's like, I'm not doing shit
he's like,
without
yeah,
money.
of course.
Like,
I'm
he's
trying
trying
not
to
to
set the
mercy
bar.
till
Yeah.
I die.
Yeah, so what happened?
course.
So what happened?
So we were on this boat, right? It's me, Luca, Noah Dillon, and Luca's dad, and Luca's assistant. And we're like, oh, amazing. So nothing is free. Eating after dinner at the little diner they had there. Walk out, it's just like hundreds of ratchet
It's
bitches.
hood.
OD hood
It's hood niggas.
It's like
Bro,
Summer
we was
Jam.
the only-
It's Summer Jam 15 years ago.
It was the cookout of the century.
So I look to the left and I'm like, oh my God. The only other niggas on the boat is this nigga Robbie, Lou, and then Sarah.
Migos.
And then Sarah was there
Migos
too,
wasn't
right?
there yet.
Y'all was with Sarah?
What's Sarah?
Was it Sarah Parker?
Yeah.
Sarah.
Light eyes, Sarah.
What's
bro.
her name? It's the last
Oh,
name.
Sarah was
Yeah.
with us. Yeah, Sarah was with us. Yeah.
Sarah was she was
Oh, Jack.
she was,
Yeah,
she was
Jack.
the cherry picker.
Fire. You pin that inside.
She
Thing.
put it. She
Yeah,
put it
she was
in
the
work.
cherry picker.
Yeah.
So we was like, oh fuck, well at least we here with them for the weekend. We had this one night, we this one night, I think it was the night we saw them, there was this party, and Luca's like, let's just go to see what it's like. And then no, you had just performed. You had just performed, and then they had a gym, and that was the green room. And it was just like, it was literally us and then a bunch of these random groupies. And I was like, what the fuck is, like, where am I right now? And then I was just in the room and I was like, how can I just make this funny? So I grabbed a clipboard and I was like, I wrote shots, models, bottles. So then I was walking with a bottle of Henny and I was like, yo, you take your shot yet? You got your bottle? Models. And we was doing
Models.
Models. We was doing that for the whole night. This nigga Rocky was off the Molly. I'm sorry, I'm putting you on blast, bro. They were off the Molly with all these bitches. I'm like, this is so disgusting. And then they went, I don't remember what happened, but it was 2 hours later, and now we're in the club on the boat, and I was still in front of like the little like carpet thing, you know what I mean? When you let
Barricade.
people in,
Yeah.
yeah, the barricade, and I'm still holding the clipboard. This nigga's off Molly, like, bruh, this is crazy. Like everybody's just mad sloppy. I'm like, bottles, models.
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. I might have had like a 7-some.
Oh my
I ain't gonna
God.
hold you.
I was not having it. I don't know how you
Gangsta
do
party.
it, bro. Gangsta.
Gangster.
Party. I was never about that life.
Gangster. You never had a gangster party?
Nah, man.
Ever?
Nah.
Yeah, you missing out. You at least gotta have one before you die. Everybody, men, female, they all deserve them. A gangster party.
Damn. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy.
Maybe, you know, you never know. Maybe your lady might be into it into the future.
Nah,
you know?
never that, man. I got myself a gem. She the only party I need. She the beach in the
party
sand. I dip my toes in the sand. It's nice.
Hey,
It's
listen,
only my sand.
listen.
Nobody better come close. It's
Listen,
nice, man.
when you got a gangster with your girl, it's only other girls. So
I'm not a gangster.
but you can have a gangster party.
party.
You could go to a gangster party.
Nah, man.
It's the enticing of the souls.
You feel me?
You gotta understand, gangsters, you'll come in a
It's
stranger,
getting dark
come
now,
in
be
man.
best
friends.
friends, legit.
Best friends?
Bro,
No, they
it's
leave
girls
best-
that we know
to
from
this day.
from
To this
3-4
day.
years ago, bro.
Okay, I never had a gangster party,
Like
but
that's
look,
the. Have you talked to?
So and so.
Like what?
Yeah.
You still
this is a
Y'all
real.
still bang out
They
like that every day.
roommates.
Look out
open
for each other.
businesses together.
What?
All that.
Y'all
For real.
doing too much, bro.
No,
Bro, we
Like,
bring
I
people
never-
together.
For real, for real.
For real.
I
Nah.
never listen. I never had a gangster party, and I don't like talking about this, because I'm a married man. I'm about to
I
have a
feel you,
little
but
baby.
it's the past.
But listen, this is a past.
Yeah. Nigga, I'm older than you, nigga.
One time I got with this girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got with her, and then we were in the room, having sex, and she had a poster on her wall, and guess who it was?
Who?
ASAP Rocky. Him in front of the flag smoking a blunt. Right? So, we're having sex, but all I'm looking at is Rocky. Like literally. And I couldn't take my eyes off it. I was freaking out. And ever since then, I never listened to your music the same, bruh. So we actually did have a gangster party now that I think about it. Everybody got at
Yo,
least
this
one.
nigga got me hot right
We
now.
best friends for life. I got you.
Like he was in his gangster indirect.
He was smoking a blunt in front of the
Indirect.
flag. When I tell you I never seen some shit like that, his hat said funeral. I was dead.
He got me hot, bro. This
Shit was
nigga's
crazy.
retarded, bro.
It
But
was
everything he said about that boat ride, accuracy. bro.
Accuracy, that shit was crazy.
That was
That shit
weird.
was
That was
crazy.
a weird. That was a very weird moment in my life. I couldn't wait to get off.
Uh-huh.
I even got sick when I got off the
I
boat
got
ride.
sick too.
Yeah, I was
eating
really
coke and the
sick.
shrimp.
Like, bruh, I got really, really sick for a few days. I couldn't walk. I was in a wheelchair. Camille had to push me around in the wheelchair.
Oh my god.
His photos on the internet
Yeah.
floating around.
I remember
I
those.
actually
It
wanna
wasn't
frame that
aesthetics.
one,
That was
the
real.
elevator one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one was
But I
hard.
couldn't walk. Like, I wasn't trying to be cool. I really
No.
couldn't walk.
But you still was cool, Hermes. Blanket.
Yeah, I mean, I was cold. I had to get the blanket. You shitting me? You know? On top of that, though, like, I never had that much ghetto bitches at one time. Like,
That was ridiculous.
usually in my gangster, it'd be like the weirdo aesthetic chick,
Mm-hmm.
The stripper.
the stripper, the good girl,
Yeah.
the girl that this her first time, the freak girl, but nobody knows she a freak. Like, you mix it up. This time it was just big booties
Damn.
everywhere. Fake booty, real booty, cellulite. I love those the most. Fucking across the board. Oh,
The melting pot, for real.
you shit me. And we had a rendezvous,
What that mean?
a gangster party.
Oh, okay. Damn, all right. Yo, I love y'all so much.
Harlem,
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
thanks for asking
Yeah,
dope questions.
Of course, thank you.
We're gonna do part 2. Part 2, you gotta interview me by myself.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
do
do
Ian
your-
in Atlanta.
I'm gonna bring around the A.
Nah, but
Fine.
when I'm about to put my album out, we gotta do it.
Let's do it.
For real, for real.
I'm down.
Got you.
I'm
Love.
down. This interview is sponsored by Cash App. Cha-ching.